I'm Mike Geiger. I'm the president of the Parkview Gardens Association. We're a not-for-profit neighborhood organization created some 30 odd years ago, I guess, and have been involved in a number of different efforts over the years to redevelop the neighborhood. And we're currently on a new, we think, exciting phase of our ongoing efforts to make it the world's greatest neighborhood. In any case, about 2 years ago, we developed a program where we began looking at the parks, neighborhood parks, which had not really been looked at and have been completely underutilized, apparently the least utilized parks in the University City system. In any case, we got cooperation with Washington University and the city of University City. We embarked on a study of the three parks, Metcalf, Acker, and Eastgate Park. And those basically had not been studied since they were created, and they were created in the 20s as sort of an afterthought. Underutilized vacant land that was free, and so the city over the years have tried different sorts of things to bring them in greater utilization, most of which have not been successful, or at least are certainly dated. So in February of 2009, we hired a consultant who looked at the three neighborhood parks and tried to develop a plan for each of those parks to better utilize them according to the current thinking and how parks are effective in neighborhood revitalization. And what's not only exciting about the whole process of developing the parks or looking at the parks is that quickly we became realized that the park should be and could be a part of a whole revitalization of the neighborhood in terms of housing, transit, utilization, and recreational living habitat improvements. So we looked at all three parks, came up with a plan for each of the parks to try to increase their utilization. Metcalf Park would be a dominant park for the area. It would have the most extensive revitalization. Acker Parkway, the long linear park, we have a number of options with that park to kind of integrate both sections of the community along with the neighborhood gardens, which are along that way. And Eastgate Park we decided to get rid of, basically to move it to be more central within the community. And the key aspect is the parks do well when they're surrounded by residential. They don't do well when they're surrounded by streets or high traffic areas. So the concept was to integrate the parks within the community and allow them to be a positive influence into making a viable, livable community.